Hi, I'm Havilah Malone,
Hi, and I'm Regina Carver.
and you're listening to another episode of ReThink.
ReThink Uncut. Here we
Very.
go again.
ReThink Uncut, where we question life from different points of view. Regina and I were talking, and this whole conversation came up about how are you taking care of yourself? In this go, go, go society, it's always about like its results and, keeping up and making sure that you stay on top of your game. So you're always, working, 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 working. But when do you refuel? When do you do what's going to help to, draw out that creativity? And I know you and I talk about this particular a lot because you're always getting on me.
Because I'm asking you, what are you doing for fun? Because sometimes when we go, we cut back on our productivity. We think we're being really productive, but we're not getting ample sleep. We're not eating properly, and it's slowing us down. So sometimes just taking the time to take care of yourself could actually increase your productivity. And we don't realize that. We don't always realize that what we're doing, going, may not be productive.
Right, because you
It's
think
like a vehicle.
Done.
Just think about a vehicle too, where even a vehicle has to rest, runs out of gas, out of fuel. So our bodies are the same. We just can't go. But tell me some of the things you do to refuel.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first I'll tell you about the things that I do that drain the energy.
Oh, yeah. Well, what drains you then?
Yeah, I mean, because sometimes I'll be so entrenched in working in a project and I'm up till like 6 o'clock in the morning and then having to start the cycle of the day, at 9 or 10. If I got to sleep until 11, that would be freaking awesome. Mm-hmm. But it's kind of like, I'm not as energetic as I normally would be. And I know you're always like jumping on me about that, about making sure.
I'm like, are you kidding me? You have to rest sometime. You have to rest.
When do you ever shut down?
Right.
And so definitely for refueling sake, the sleep. Like I really do need at least like 8 hours of sleep. And that helps to like completely recycle, my energy, recycle, rest, rebuild, recover, all that stuff. So the sleep. And then getting out into nature and walking, like, oh my, like that's my connection time. That's the time. And it's so interesting because when the body is moving, like your cells are moving, the blood is pumping. And so there's the physical or the physiological aspect of what that walking does, but also being outside, being on the water, being in nature. For me, it's like my connection time, with God, my connection time spiritually, where if I'm sitting behind a computer, going, even my creativity can sometimes get like blocked, but then I get out in nature and then it's like, this openness happens. And especially in incorporating the movement. So, and of course that's good for your health anyways, is getting out and moving. So those are just a couple of things on the simple, free side that help to refuel. But of course, a good massage.
Yeah, that sounds good. So here's what I do for free. And that is meditate. That is just super calming. It brings me back into where I am presently, brings me back into the present moment. And for me, it's like super important to be present because that's where God is for me. And that's where spirit is for me. And that's where I can listen and be guided. That's why sometimes when I hear people say that they don't have time to meditate, you have to have time, because sometimes you'll hear messages that will help you to be more productive. So by taking that time to slow down and to communicate, to receive messages, and just to take time to breathe, even if you just take time to inhale, exhale, and just be aware of where you are, that could refuel you too. It works wonders for me.
And
I do meditate twice a day, as a matter of fact, but that helps a lot, so much. The exercising too, I agree with you, and just being out in nature where sometimes it's so peaceful. And again, it's just a reminder that God is there,
mhm.
that there's this awesome spirit that guides us, and just being out there in nature. Like you said, just the walking and being out there, that could be a meditation. When you're out
Like
there
a walking
walking,
meditation, really. It is.
yeah, that could be your
I think some of
meditation.
my best ideas, some of my,
Mhm,
I mean, like questions that I've had or things that I couldn't solve, I
mhm.
will be out there on that walk and then it'll all just flood in. It'll come and it's like, okay, this is what I needed.
But here's the kicker too with meditating. Worrying is really sometimes a form of meditating. It's that focus,
And
but
how
it's focusing on something you don't
worry
want.
about stuff.
Right. So meditating helps me to just focus and be aware of where I am and receive and realize that I'm in this beautiful world and I have guidance, that I don't have to just go, 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 go and think that I'm doing it all on my own. I'm being guided every step of the way. So taking time to meditate does help to refuel, remember that, and know that, hey, I got help every step of the way.
That's the truth. We are not alone. We are not
Mhm.
alone. So
Yeah.
really for people, if you want to be more productive, you want to be able to get more done, then you have to fill your own cup up
Mhm.
first. And, just a few of the suggestions that like we have or the things that work for us happen to be walking, getting enough sleep, meditating,
Oh, yeah.
breathing,
Mhm.
and we want to know like what do you do to like fill your cup?
And
What do you do?
just breathing too, remember?
Yeah.
Just being aware of your breath, just breathing, being aware of your fingers, just moving them, your toes, just being aware of where you are. Yeah, helps a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, we want to know like what do you all do to help to refuel to be more productive in the way that you are, sparking your creativity, you're sparking your connection. So share with us. You can comment below or you can email us at rethinkuncut@gmail.com because we always love hearing from you. And if this, video is helpful. So, but we are so
Yeah.
glad that you joined us for
Yeah.
today's
Thank you.
discussion. Well, I'm Havilah Malone.
I'm Regina Carver. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, to just keep questioning life from different points of view.
Yes. Rethink Uncut. Bye.